Do you have any tips on making GTech? What's your opinion on Undertale? What is my favorite game? Where do you live? I live at one. How tall are you? Okay, welcome to video where I answer questions and answer questions. First question do we have is, what's your opinion on Undertale? My opinion? Great game. Where do you live? I live at 124. I actually live at these coordinates right here. How tall are you? So we have this Gorilla Tag plushie for size. This plushie is about like 4 foot tall, so I'm like 7 foot. Are you considered so fat that you can't walk around the supermarket and you're literally trapped in the own body of your lard? What is my favorite game? We'll say Gorilla Tag. Okay, when did you start YouTube and content creation? I started this channel at July 27th, 2023, but I've actually started making YouTube channels since I think like 2021. Can you give us an origin story of your cosmetics? Top hat, first ever cosmetic I bought in Gorilla Tag, and then the next cosmetic I bought was the I Heart GT t-shirt. Yes, so my name was Jamoij. My color code was like red, bright red, and all I did was wear the top hat and the I Heart GT t-shirt. Kind of stopped playing it until I was like, ooh, I could make a YouTube channel about Gorilla Tag, and I started playing it again 2023, which is when the summer update came out with this camping backpack that just came out, and I bought that because I thought it looked cool. And it's kind of cool because like no one has this. I probably see only like one person every few days wearing this. So, and a bonus actually, this color code. My first ever YouTube short was how long could I survive in a camouflage suit, which was just this color code 021, because it was like the summer update and this like blended in with the leaves really well. Have you played Tattletale? I think I've heard of that. Isn't it like a Furby horror game or so? Next question is from Elliot. Where is Jamoij from? Also, why do you like Plug? Is it because it's Plug? I actually replied to this one, but I wasn't providing a solid answer. I just said plus sound effect. So the origin story of my name, because it's probably the most random name. It looks like someone just smashed their hands on a keyboard to make it. And you know, that's exactly what I did. I used to play Roblox. You can see where this is coming from. I used to play as a guest, but then obviously they like removed the guests in like 2019 or something. So then I made my account in 2019, called it Jamoij, and I've just used that for like my gaming names. And I made this channel called Jamoij. Jamoij, why do I exist? God created you. Do you have any tips on making GTag content? You want to launch Gorilla Tag, okay? You want to get the camera, hit the record button, and then stare at the camera for like 50 seconds because you have no ideas. Stop recording, exit Gorilla Tag, think of an idea, go back on, record the idea, stop recording the idea, delete the file previously where you stared at the camera for 50 seconds, edit the video you made, and then post it. And then keep doing that, and keep posting. I had to make channels for like 3 years or something. I kept making different ones, but don't do that. Just stick to one channel and don't quit it. I see lots of people like rebranding and stuff. Once you made your channel, you can't change your identity. You want to keep it, and then just keep posting consistently and stuff. Otherwise, you'll end up like my person.
Oh, you don't know who you're up against. Finally, you'll understand. Oh, this Haslam 2.0.
Do you have any tips on making GTag? What's your opinion on Undertale? What is my favorite game? But are you weekly? No, I'm not. Anyway, how you discovered GTag? I have no idea. Do you edit the videos or someone edits them? I edit all my videos by myself. What are your future plans for the channel? Videos, posts, live streams. When or if you eat steak, how do you like it cooked? I've probably had steak. Let's just say I like it probably mythic. How long have you been editing for? Do you have CapCut Pro? Since 2021. Fun fact, I used to use iMovie. I've tried DaVinci, like everything I need to, I can do on Cap. And yes, I've been using CapCut Pro for like the last 3 months, so. How did you get such a cool profile picture? My friend Zytek. Do you like the color yellow, ahem, with the pirate bandana and plushies, and a specific YouTuber that wears it, cough cough. Yes, let's say, what's your favorite dog? Real dogs or hot dogs? I'd rather eat a hot dog right now. What made you start? They see famous YouTuber make video, they're like, ooh, I want to do that and make money too. And then they make like 10 channels, and they all flop miserably. And then but then you make a channel and it gets there. Don't worry. You can make it. You can be familiar-ish. What's your first headset? Oh, well, it's actually this cheap plastic mobile VR headset. I guess you could say it's a Quest 1. What happened to Hazard's Return finale part?
You'll understand.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna. Who inspired you to play G-Tag on stupid device? I actually thought of the idea myself, but then I stumbled across like channels like Bringer Studio. How long does it take to edit your videos? Really depends. If an average short would probably take me like 30 minutes or less. A long form would probably take me like an hour to like 3 hours. Will you be doing any videos with fans soon in the future? You wanna collab? You wanna be featured in one of my videos, don't you? Don't worry, it's fine. Game and playing Gorilla Tag on the Game Boy Advance. I cannot do that because you can't mount a Game Boy Advance screen to a VR headset because it would be way too small. You wouldn't be able to see anything. And sure, you could do it handheld, but walk sim is cheats. Can you play Minecraft? Yeah, I'm not. I'm not really a Minecraft player, anyways. But what's your favorite console/gaming device? VR headset. One of my favorite headsets, probably like the Vive. Actually, okay. Is there anyone in the G-Tech community that you're inspired by that help you make a channel? And if yes, who is it? No, I didn't get inspired by anyone in the G-Tech community. Ducker242 played G-Tech on the Oculus DK2 Oculus with Razer Hydras as the controllers in the future vid. Okay, so the Oculus DK2 was like before the first Rift. So the DK2 is the second development kit, of course, and it was the first one to have like tracking where you can move like backwards and forwards, but it wasn't like proper room scale yet. It was still like kind of sink down and stuff. And if you don't know what the Razer Hydras are, I don't blame you. They're like a really obscure thing. They weren't originally. They're like a pair of like motion controllers that use like an orb, and you like kind of tracks it with like a magnetic field, which is really weird. And they just kind of look like two Wii remote nunchucks. Actually, they kind of look like Valve Index controllers, I think. But yeah, they weren't actually originally VR controllers, but then when they got like the Oculus DK1 and DK2, they didn't have like proper controllers, so everyone was using. Yeah, maybe that's a cool idea, I guess. Do you like bananas? No, I actually don't like banana. I don't like it. I'll have banana milkshake any day though. Banana milkshake from me. Do you play on standalone PC VR, but mostly PC VR? So we'll just go with PC VR, but I do switch between both. Ledy16, what are our nationalities? Dong, that took me a long time to that. But my nationality? Welsh, cause T. Do you think the finger painter is rigged? If so, then do you think you'll get it? That's a pretty controversial question. KD, do you eat 14 pancakes every day? Being laughed at. Can you stream Portal? In case you're wondering, yes. Phew, standing here was really tiring and it kind of made my head hurt. But thankfully, these people called KK Cop VR, they sent me over this cool and stuff. Well, this is kind of my review on it, I guess. But yeah, they kind of make like head straps and stuff, like Quest 2 and 3 and stuff. So they sent me over one to review, unboxed and stuff. Setup kind of confused me, like I was putting it together and kind of like kept messing up. But I did get it together. It is pretty simple. There is an online tutorial that they made, but yeah, the head strap itself, I'm wearing it right now, really comfortable. It's on the forehead and stuff. It doesn't push that much the weight, and it comes with the one they sent over has the battery attachment, which means I can get like more battery life and stuff, and it helps distribute the weight. And I think it's decently priced as well. So yeah, and it just does what it says on the box. Perfect. I guess it's a 10 out of 10. I don't know, but that's my
So, yeah! Hooray! Yay!
You